Shane, just to begin with, can you just tell me how all of this actually came about and why Royal Mail wanted to feature St Patrick's Cathedral?
About 18 months ago, there was an email come into the Cathedral office from Royal Mail that they wanted to have a conversation with me about a stamp. And that's really where it all began. So I made contact with them and they put this proposal that they were considering cathedrals as the theme for the Christmas stamps in 2024. And it really sort of progressed from then. And the artist, Judy Joel, had never actually been to Armagh, so I had to send her some photographs. We decided on which sort of side of the cathedral to include in the image and so on, and really worked from there.
She'd never been to Armagh and she didn't come to Armagh as part of her work in doing this.
No, I was talking to her last week on the phone to thank her very much for this wonderful image. And she was telling me that she looked at the photographs I sent her, she Googled the cathedral and tried to find as many images as possible to create this wonderful piece of art.
Now, you're featured apparently in this stamp. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah. When they created the image, they wanted to include me in it, so they asked for photographs of me wearing my robes. So you see just in front of the chapter room door, there's a little image of me wearing my red cassock, as the Dean and Chapter of Armagh wear, red cassock, and even the Dean's medal. So I feature here on this stamp. But when you see the stamp in reality, it's actually very small, but on this rather large one, it looks really well.
And the artist's mother is featured as well.
Indeed, and in all of Judy's piece of art, she tries to include her mother walking a dog. So that's the figures here, just in front of the Brian Boru Memorial.
The stamp depicts a very traditional winter scene in Armagh, but it's got much more significance than that. Talk me through how you regard the significance of the stamp.
Okay, as you said, it's a lovely winter scene. It includes young people from all different backgrounds, different abilities and so on. And the snow's falling, so it's a lovely sort of, it's like people come to a carol service nearly. But the wonderful thing about it is the light shining out from within. So a service is taking place, or it's about, these people are about to be welcomed into the cathedral for a service. It's a great symbol of hope. And so therefore, this stamp, which bears the name of Armagh, the significance to this place, this city, to Northern Ireland, it's a symbol of hope, of peace, reconciliation. It's a really positive message for Northern Ireland this Christmas.
And of course, because of the way in which the children are depicted, it's a message of inclusivity.
Absolutely. It's a message really for the whole church, that everybody's welcome. The church doesn't exclude, it includes everybody. The whole community is welcome in this place. The Hill of Armagh is where St Patrick built his great stone church. So really in many ways, Christianity sort of radiated out from here and so on. St Patrick is also from West Britain, came to Ireland, adopted by the Irish people. So a great symbol of reconciliation, about bringing people together and so on. So the message of the stamp really is one of peace, of reconciliation and of hope, looking to a brighter future.
The illustration itself features in the second class, large class category from Royal Mail's Christmas special stamps issue. How proud are you that the cathedral, your cathedral, has been given this special prominence?
Well, I'm very pleased for our own cathedral here, for Armagh, pleased for the church of Ireland, but I'm pleased for the church in general, for the church to be recognised in its role within community. Church which is often criticised in so many ways, but church has such an outreach into community, by bringing people together, reaching out to the poor, the underprivileged, the neglected, and that's what church does, and so on, and with a message of hope. So I think it's an all-encompassing image that says something about what we do, what we are, and then we are about faith and about love and about hope.
King Charles is obviously featured on the stamp as well, but there's something else. King Charles sat in that same seat that you're now seated in. What do you think he'd make of it?
Well, obviously, His Majesty the King had to give royal approval for the stamp, so I hope he reflected on his visit to Armagh just over a year ago. And she said he sat in his seat when he was here at the cathedral, and it was a very positive visit. A time when he met the church leaders, when they prayed for him, they prayed a blessing upon him. He met members of the community, met lots of children from all the different schools here in the cathedral grounds. So it was such a positive message about the Northern Ireland that we really want to see going into the future. everybody working together, everybody just getting on and working for the good of the whole community.
What has been the reaction generally of worshippers to this issue?
About the stamp, I think everybody's really very pleased. I'm surprised as well that the Cathedral and Armagh be recognised in this way, because this will not just be seen in Armagh, not just in Northern Ireland, but all the way around the world this Christmas. So it's lovely to think that a small part of Northern Ireland, a small part of the church, will be seen globally.
60 million stamp collectors globally. I mean, they'll obviously want an early edition or an early issue to celebrate the fact.
Yes, absolutely. So, I mean, stamp collectors alone, that's huge numbers, but to think family and friends and strangers alike will see this stamp and this image all the way around the world and hopefully give some thought to Armagh and what this place is all about.
The stamp will be a collector's item. Have you been given any special present from Royal Mail?
Royal Mail have been very kind. They have gifted to me and the Cathedral a set of the stamps and postcards and a first day cover. So a nice sort of memento of this very special Christmas here on the Hill.
You're obviously chuffed.
Oh, I'm delighted. I've known for some 18 months. So
how did you keep it a secret?
Knowing that if in any way that the secret was revealed before this, we might lose the opportunity. So it was one of those ones to make sure that it was a very well kept secret, because when it would be revealed, I knew I'd be very pleased. And remember, the launch was the 5th of November. Remember, the 5th of November. So I knew when it was coming. So an early Christmas present for everybody here in Armagh.
Shane, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.